broke nigga, give me some head. How you think that you a boss sleeping on an airbed? Oh, bird ass nigga, better get you some bread. I ain't fucking with these bitches cause these bitches be messy. Dripping for different designers every time I be dressing.
Okay, you ready?
On the motherfucker, don't try to test me. Cashing checks up at the back and that's where you can come catch me. Never entertaining hoes and I ain't tripping.
Oh my God.
Alright.
Big Bang Fishing still back at it. Poke the double peek, but your nigga double tap it. Oh, goodness.
Alright.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Go ahead, Dana.
I'm Dana.
And I'm PJ.
And welcome to another episode of The Rewind.
Is it?
Is we live?
No, we live. I just feel like
Is
it's
it
like crooked or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Got a couple people?
I think it's like one.
Alright.
Okay.
So let's
Who's
start-
sorry, y'all? Who's late?
Who's late?
I'm tired. You know when you late for the picnic and your mom be rushing you.
Mm-hmm.
Put the damn greens in the bag. Okay,
Have you tried the wine yet? Y'all, we got some sangria today.
And where you get it from?
I haven't had sangria in a long time. I just got it from Aldi for the low.
Oh, okay.
Is it good? Is it nice and sweet the way you like it?
Mm-hmm. It is. No, I like this. What's the name of this?
It actually is really good.
See, that's why I like Aldi. Straight to the point. Sangria. It's called Sangriana. Sangriana that makes sangria. So y'all just put an N in front of that, huh? Or something like that.
All right, let's dive into it. Another week of
quarantine life.
I mean, I feel like there's no life updates because ain't shit happening. So I don't know if you got life updates. I just been working, sleeping.
Working out. I've been
trying not to get into quarantine 19.
Oh yeah, because I definitely have. I've definitely trying to get more into working out. That's why I walked over here. No shit.
I mean, should we just dive into it? Should we dive into things?
Go ahead.
All right, what you want to start off with? Five fingers?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any.
You don't have it? I got a 5 fingers, and it's one that's very controversial.
Okay. Go ahead.
So if you're new, 5 fingers is our segment where we basically want to slap somebody. Slap a muff.
You know how your mom used to just come here.
Sometimes you don't even want to hit them. You just got to threaten them a little bit because they're stupid, you know?
Hey,
so
you used to finish hard as hell when she did.
To this day, I probably would still.
I still do. One day she was playing and I said.
I mean, to be honest, I think that's why I flinch in general. I had an ex like play fighting with me one time, and I feel like I was like jumpy. She was like, "Wait, whoa! You got people out here thinking I hit you." I'm like, "Well, my parents."
Oh, I'm dead.
I mean, for real.
Shit. No, I know that's pretty. It's one of those things where you be like, that's why I be trying to tell people. Random ass tangent going on, but I always tell people I like discipline instead of beating. You don't need to beat their ass, just discipline.
I agree.
It's so funny when me and my friends be talking about that. Like my one friend, she said she gonna be a 3-strike parent. She said she gonna give you 3 strikes. I said I'm 2. I'm gonna tell you one. I'm only gonna tell you once. The second time, after I like calmly, like when I say, and I think that's my thing. When I say I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna legit tell you, like, okay, this is what this is. This is why you shouldn't be doing it. This is what can happen if you do it. And I would not like you doing this. You're not going to do this. And if I catch you doing this, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I like the 3-strike thing. I think you get 2 conversations. You do
no. One, I feel like all you need is one effective one.
Okay, PJ, how many times as a kid you did the same stupid thing more than once?
But like, I guess I didn't.
Unless you was a little good kid. I was a badass kid.
I didn't say I was a good kid, but like I want like a just let me fuck up some shit kid. Like I want one of them. Like
I was so.
No, I want one of them. I would just sit there and play games. So like it wasn't. I would say if I got in trouble, it would be for like being smart.
Talking back.
Yeah, that would be what I would get in trouble for.
Doesn't surprise me.
So like. If you like, I feel like the first time, like, let's say my child said something to me and I'll be like, I'm gonna tell you this one time only. This is why you're not gonna say this, and that. this is why, like, but like, I ain't gonna use this as time to use my like parent skills. Just be like, this is what I said. I said what. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna explain it to you. Then the second time, be like, okay, I'm fucking you up.
I just imagine him automatically getting mad, like, sit your ass down somewhere. But yeah, so that's always an interesting conversation.
It is. Oh,
so we're talking about 5 fingers. Who I want to give 5 fingers to, a nice backhand. And this guy, I won't even tell you his name because he doesn't deserve it. I don't know if you've heard about the story of this battle rapper. Okay, so there's a story floating around about this battle rapper and these disgusting words he chose to use to illustrate all of this fucked up shit he was gonna do to his opponent's daughter, like young daughter, like under 5 years old daughter. Like, he was saying some wild, crazy, gross shit like, oh, I don't care how old she is, she gonna be sucking 20 dicks and blah blah blah, your daughter's gonna be trash and my daughter's... It was like horrible shit, like... And the thing is, I guess he in the rap, he was saying that, like, his baby mama is, like, I don't know if she's light-skinned or, like, of another race or multiracial or something. But he was
saying... No, just playing.
He was saying his daughter's going to be, like, cute and guys are going to want her and your daughter's going to be desperate to get guys. Basically saying, like, because his daughter is black or, like, outwardly, like, visually black, like, she's going to have... I don't know. It's hard to explain. We don't need to know his name. He's irrelevant.
But then I need to know.
I mean, he's nobody. Ooh, let me button this up. He's nobody irrelevant. So, if you know, like, you might have to watch it after the show, but it's completely disgusting shit he was saying about basically sexualizing a child, and he even doubled down on, like, the words he said and said it was a battle, like, all cards on the table, anything goes. But it's like, why would you choose to rap about a child in that kind of way? Why would you know this person has allegedly, like, the guy he was battle rapping or his opponent doesn't even have a daughter, so he was saying, like, oh, like, what I said shouldn't be held against me. But it's like, yeah, he was saying what he said shouldn't be held against him, but it still doesn't make sense for you to go that far to, like, sexualize a child and talk about hitting her upside the head. And it was just some weird ass shit, y'all. And he definitely deserves 5 fingers. And all the dudes around there who was listening and didn't stop it and say, dude, you're fucking gross, y'all all whack. I mean, I don't know the battle rap life, so maybe people just be saying, like, crazy whack shit like that. But that was on some other level, like, child pedophilia type shit, and it was weird.
And this was during a battle rap?
This was during a rap battle, and I was like, you should be embarrassed. He said he don't care, though. He said he don't care. He don't give a fuck.
Said, what the fuck?
Well, and we don't give a fuck about men like you who are fucking creepy as shit.
I don't know who that is. That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, fuck him.
Fuck him.
No, I'm like, fuck him, because that's some bullshit there. You can rap and be, I feel like...
You can go hard on somebody, but if I know you got a daughter, why would I be like, fuck your daughter with 10 dicks? And, like, and she's a child. Like, why would... Like, who does that? Like, that's weird.
I cannot.
Whatever, we're gonna move on.
But
I ain't got no 5 fingers.
I have been smoking weed and minding my business. I really have. I really have. No, 5 fingers. No.
Or maybe we should give 5 fingers to some of these state fucking politician, government, mayor people who want to open these cities back up with corona still floating around.
I will give y'all 5 fingers too, because that is not a smart choice we need to be doing around right now, because y'all just trying to do that because y'all don't want to pay us no more money. And then this is what I need to tell y'all. Look, shut it down. Shut it down. For real, no, shut it down and just give us the money. They don't want to give us no money. That's fine. They don't want to pay for us.
Well, I mean, I understand, like, how this is, like, fucking up the economy and shit like that, but I ain't trying to die. That's all I know. So I'm gonna be in the house, you know, whatever. Mm-mm. Like, I'm, like, fortunate enough that my job is letting us work from home, and I don't think they're stupid enough to make us go back into the office sooner than we should.
I don't think nobody here will. Well, again, you know me. I'm slowly but surely learning how these legal procedures work.
You're so silly.
No, but like I'm like, cause you know, government and politics, like that's something I'd be like, but like it's. I feel like it's one of those things. At one point or another, you gonna have to pay attention. You gonna have to.
I'm sure everybody paying attention now. Probably people who usually don't at all.
And like I be trying to listen like to stuff like when it's like breaking it down for me. Like I can't watch stuff when they just throwing around big words.
Yeah, no.
I need somebody to break it down for me.
That's why I like Angela Rye. You've heard of Angela Rye? Yeah.
She got a podcast. What is it? On one with Angela Rye. Yeah.
But that's 5 fingers to the government or whoever is in charge of opening these cities back up. I don't remember.
That's the governor of the state.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Because the mayor's don't be having shit to do with that. It's from the governor of the state, I believe. Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Y'all don't be stupid.
For real, I'm trying to learn my politics. I don't know it.
I mean, I'm not the most, informed, but I be trying to pay attention. I be,
So yeah, I ain't got no 5 fingers. The next thing.
Should we go to pop culture or?
Okay. So I wanted to do a little cheers, but not a cheers, but kind of more of acknowledgement. I made a post earlier about like the thank you post on our page for the essential workers. I just want to say I want to thank all y'all who working in grocery stores, gas stations, at the doctor, still doing construction work, and still being outside during all this bullshit when you shouldn't, and you should be staying home. We appreciate y'all. I really did. I just wanna say like we really do appreciate that. And sorry, I'm trying to read my own notes. And then that's all I really wanted to say in terms of like acknowledging those people. Absolutely. But yeah, let's do pop culture. It's whatever you want to do.
Now look,
I got a lot.
Can I start us off? Because I just want to segue while we're talking about pop political stuff, kind of.
Yeah,
so did you see like P Diddy? Did you hear about P Diddy? No.
Girl, you ain't give me no kind of detail. Did you hear about P Diddy?
Because I'm thinking if I say the name, you would like.
But like, no, I'm close Diddy. Y'all was doing something.
Okay, so basically, he made himself like the voice of all black people when it comes to politics and who we're voting for. He was basically saying like, Biden, you're just not gonna get the black vote. You gotta tell us like what you're gonna do for our people. You just like we knew Trump was gonna build that wall. If you want us to vote for you, we gotta know where you stand in terms of helping the black community. I'm like, Biden, okay, but Trump, like the way he phrased it, it was almost as though like Biden has something to prove, but Trump doesn't. So I was very confused, like. I was very confused about that. And I'm like, also, P. Diddy, who told you?
I was going to say, this is also another thing why some of these celebrities cannot be politicians. You see what happened, and I'm so sorry, you see what happened to Chrisette Michele. She tried to go up in the White House and protest, because I was about to say the name of her skirt, which is Basquiat.
Okay.
With her Basquiat dress, I think that's what it's called. And like, no, we didn't ask you to. You could have sung something.
But the thing is, I don't mind public figures. Like,
you just gotta know your path into that.
I mean, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, like, okay, I respect your opinion. Like, you're entitled to your opinion. If you want to vote for Trump for whatever reason, that's cool. But don't be trying to be like, well, what you gonna do for the black community? We ain't. No, bro. There's no we.
You and
your family aren't gonna vote for Biden. Like, I don't know. I think that part just bothered me, like, because he is very influential, and I would hate for people to follow along with like what he wants, and I don't know, what he said just didn't make sense.
I don't listen to Diddy.
Between Biden and Trump, I need to hear both. What are both of you guys doing at this point? Like, I mean, honestly, don't nobody want either one of them really, but I don't know, P. Diddy, like, don't be, child, I don't know.
Don't speak for me.
And then the funny thing is, I don't know if y'all heard, but what was the guy's name? It was some guy who's also like well known, made a comment on P. Diddy's post about this on his Instagram saying like, oh, he basically kind of spoke out, like, stating his opposing opinion to what P. Diddy said. P. Diddy, like, deleted his comment and, like, unfollowed him or something. So then the dude came back like, damn, like, so you can say what you want to say, but you delete my, like, that's petty, like. And then P. Diddy's son jumped into it, like, you could have called us. Called you for what?
Wait, somebody well known?
Yeah. I guess it was somebody, like, well known. I can't remember the dude's name, but.
Wait, like, he was just opposing Diddy's view?
Yeah, he was just saying, like, oh, you gotta be more responsible. Like, you should be more responsible with how you phrase things, blah, 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 blah. And then P. Diddy's son jumped in, like, oh, you could have called
leave my daddy alone.
I'm like, I don't know. It was just all stupid.
Yeah.
I guess the moral of the story is P. Diddy, I don't trust him being the voice for
I told y'all, he couldn't even keep 10 if he came together. Why would you trust him?
I'm dead. He couldn't keep a lot of things together. No disrespect, P. Diddy making that money. You know, he's changed lives, so I don't want it to sound like we completely shitting on P. Diddy. Like, he's doing his thing.
He does.
But
he still be fucking up.
politically. All right. What you got?
Oh, I got so much. Let me see.
Oh, we'll check. I don't know if people are commenting stuff, but we'll check after we finish, like, going through our points. We'll check and see y'all's opinions on P. Diddy.
Oh my God! Keep talking. Keep talking. I don't know where my shit just went.
He done lost his notes, y'all.
Oh my God! Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I got a lot of stuff to say. So let's go to, you know, with COVID-19 going on, I've been hearing a lot of people voice their opinions about, like, charity donations, how much people should give, this and that. And I heard a girl bring up a very good point. Her name's Kenya. I follow her on YouTube. What's her YouTube channel? Kenya. I can't remember. But she said, y'all, why are rich people asking us to donate for, like, certain types of things? And keep in mind, if you got the money, like, everybody got like $5, $1, whatever, to donate to charities. But it's like, you ever considered, like, how about all these rich people get together and they use their money for these efforts instead of, like, reaching out to us, asking us to donate? How about you and all your rich friends?
That do be a little weird when they be like, you guys need to donate. Bitch! You the one sitting there with M's in your bank account.
Like, my point exactly. And that
I found it. I deleted it by accident.
Did you, are you able to undelete it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just was like, damn. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess with some of these, like, COVID relief things going on, that's kind of been a topic that I've been seeing more and more. And I wonder if any of you guys, like, agree with that. Again, we'll check, like, the comments later. But do you also agree that, like, should celebrities be pulling from their own friends and rich family and this instead of asking us for, like, donations?
I just feel like whoever can give. But at the end of the day, it is weird when somebody who, like, I know make 9 times what I make is telling me, like, you need to donate. Bitch!
Yeah. But I agree. If you got it and you, like, want to, you should give. But I mean, like, leave us alone. Like, how, like, y'all got billions. Like, I feel like a lot of issues that we have could have been resolved by now if people with a fuck ton of money just gave more. Because you have enough to, you know what I mean? That's my little controversial opinion.
But what do we know? We ain't never had money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no, you know what we usually do before pop culture? We usually do, like, what we've been watching or listening to.
Oh yeah, I kind of included that in here a little bit.
Oh, you did? Okay.
A little bit.
Okay. Well then let me know when we get to that. Okay. I just had a couple things. Okay. So what? Let me see. I mean, I guess I'll go to that section then because that's what I got to listen first. So, music I've been listening to.
We taking it to music.
We going to music. Well, as you know, Megan and Beyonce released the Savage. It's real good. I like it. I'm not learning to dance. I'm not.
Oh, it's a brand new. Okay. It was already a Savage Dance. Now it's a remix Savage Dance.
I ain't got time for that.
And that shit look hard.
And I ain't gonna, cause I'm not about. Okay, so you know Portia from Housewives of Atlanta. Have you?
Yeah, I seen her trying to. Her and was it Tammy?
Bitch, the way she was doing it though, you know how, like, when you learn something and they be like, go ahead. Bitch, she was. her face the entire time was looking at us, and I was like, oh my god.
You felt like uncomfortable.
Right, cause you like
watching. It's
oh
okay.
my goodness.
Y'all got different dance capabilities. Long as
I
she's having fun.
I can't do that shit.
Wait, how does it go?
Which one?
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm surprised you ain't tried to learn it yet. Well, you said you wasn't a big fan of it.
I can't do that no more. All that moving and dancing, I'm fat. And so, like, I'm just
lies.
I just can't breathe no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was doing some other dance, and I was the other day, and I was like,
you're so dramatic.
I'm just like, whew, I can't breathe.
He can do it. He be working out all the time.
Not anymore. Hey, this month off, I'm about to go home and make some fried chicken.
Alright.
No, I'm about to go home and make some chicken.
I feel you. You had a month off or so.
You know, like, it's rough.
Okay. What else? So we all agree.
Oh, we love
like
it.
The remix, Beyonce.
And they're donating to Corona relief in Houston. And then Houston also just, I think what they did, just designate like a Beyonce and Megan Day. I don't know if it's joint or like separate. Yeah. Houston did something like that.
Houston should have been had. Hold on. Houston, Texas should have been had a Beyonce Day. First off.
Yeah. I think there should legally.
I think there should federally be a.
I think it should federally be a Beyonce Day, like on her birthday, like they be like.
Beyonce's done a lot for this country.
Like,
so.
like I just feel like on her birthday.
Hold on.
What you doing?
Honestly, Beyonce for president. I don't know if you can see this, but I just want to throw that out there.
No, there needs to federally. Who do we call for that?
Can we start a petition?
I think there needs to be a federal holiday.
Yeah,
that's what I need to
be holiday.
But no, that's fine. And then the Say So remix came out with Nicki, which I just played for Dana, which is good. You know, Nicki doing her
being messy on the track like she love to do.
But here's my thing about that. I like that. I like the Savage remix because Megan also recorded a new verse. Like the chorus was of course the same because the chorus is what we all remember because of TikTok. But it was also new. Like, and I think that's the thing. I wish Doja would have recorded another verse. That would have made it better because it's just like Nicki's part inserted. Yeah, it's just like Nicki's part inserted, and then the fact that her beat is like different than the rest of the song. It really just like insert Nicki, rest of the song. Yeah. And then like if y'all would have did like insert Nicki, the little regular song, then insert Doja in that same, like it was just like really like, I ain't gonna lie, that one didn't feel like put together well. Whereas like the Savage remix, it was like thought about.
Yeah, like they slapped that. Nicki, just slap a verse on there real quick.
Yeah, they was just like, just slap a verse. Was like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. Okay. I'm probably reading too much into it. You know?
I feel that though. I feel like a lot of songs happen like that. A lot of remixes probably.
Yeah, if you gonna do, I don't like remix where it's like
the same exact song with
but just one verse. Something slap.
You like the whole.
Give me something new.
Like the beat change, the extra little bass.
Like
little,
perfect remix example. No part 1 and 2. No part 1.
Different vibes, different.
No part 1. You be like, ooh, you be getting nasty. But then the second one, you just be like, it's a whole different vibe when it come on. It's literally a whole different. That's the kind of remixes I like. Remix this shit, like, see, they don't do them like that no more.
I
they don't
agree.
do them like that.
I agree. And just in case you just came in, we're gonna look at the comments at the end of the segment. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious what people are saying.
True. What else I got? I just like some stuff. I like the Tootsie Slide song.
Oh, Drake? You know Drake got a new album? It's so much new music.
I'm not listening to that.
I can't keep up with the music.
That look like sleepy time music. It look like sleepy time music.
But you like the slide. You know how to do the slide?
Oh, it's a dance to it. I don't keep up with these kids.
Y'all.
I don't.
Somebody help PJ.
Oh, do you like Evanescence? They got a new song called Wasted on You. What's this lady's name? The lead singer, Amy something?
Yeah.
Her voice. Phenomenal. The only white lady that gives me chill next to Natasha Bedingfield.
You gotta stop. Don't tell me Christina don't give you that. Well, not these days, but back in the... No, never? Okay.
No.
All right, I'm about to add that to my list.
It's called Wasted on You.
I'm gonna download.
Add that. What else I just added? Song about light skin Keisha. That's what we was playing at the beginning. It's called Spend Some Cash. Big bank vision up and the cash on it. Yeah, that's a good one. This song called Pose by Yo Gotti, Meg Thee Stallion, and Lil Uzi. Okay. That's the one I've been listening to. Another song we played, the one I played for you earlier, by this artist called Chameleon. She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is her first season on that right now. The Bend Your Back song.
That song, y'all should check that out.
And I put another one on I work out to that every morning. And she got another song called Womp Womp, which is real good. You know, some of these Love and Hip Hop artists be good. You know one I think you would like. Do you know Sim Santana? Erica Mendes, like,
yeah.
Oh, listen to her music. I think you would like it.
She sings, right?
Yeah. She got one of them cute little, you know them voices. Them like,
okay.
Let me lay in the tub with the stars above me kind of voices.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to it. Listen to it.
I'm sending this podcast out to people. Tell your friends to log on. Tell your cousin to log on.
Oh, you sending it out right now?
Mm-hmm. Check it out, y'all.
Period.
Check it out. Period.
I was gonna say, and then Lenithia Leaks' new song, "Come Get This Honey," which the one I was just.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't that bad. Did you see they doing see that kind of ties into our marinade. They doing a virtual reunion for Housewives of Atlanta. They doing a virtual reunion. I said, okay, I'm gonna check her out. How it is. Designer got a new song called Survivor. I kind of like that.
Okay, you got a nice little.
I've been listening to a lot of different shit. Becky G got a new song called They Ain't Ready.
Is it good?
I like it.
I'm a little hit and miss with Becky G.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the shower song.
I love this.
That's my shit.
Okay, let me name a couple. Mario has a new song called Closer.
No, how'd that go? I don't think this new.
I think me and you should skip the foreplay. Okay, it's cute. Her has a new song called Wrong Places.
I think I listened to that.
Was actually a song that was created by one of the contestants on this TV show called Songland. Which I love.
So what is this? People writing songs?
Yeah, it's basically like 4 people present songs to artists. And then the artist chooses which song they want to record for themselves. So Usher's gonna be on the episode. Her just had her episode, and yeah, they be having relevant singers and stuff. I like it, and I write songs. I appreciate people who actually write their music because that's a skill in itself. So I think it's entertaining if you're into that.
Songland, what channel that song?
I think it's NBC. I watch it on Hulu. Just giving y'all a new little show to peep out. Okay. Also, okay, this ain't music related, but have y'all heard of this Kerry Washington meme with the teeth? When I tell you, okay, first off,
but she always do that every show, every episode.
And I love Kerry Washington, so it ain't nothing like. No funny business, no shade. I love her. She's gorgeous, super talented.
But she always do that every show. Oh shit. That was ghetto.
I did that same thing. I had to turn the volume down.
Oh, that's ghetto.
What was I about to say? Yeah, there's this meme that is basically joking about this this. What do you call the mouth gesture?
They call it a lip quiver.
It's like a snarl that shows her teeth. And
she do it a lot.
She do it a lot. That meme was so funny.
She do it a lot. Okay.
I just had to bring that up because I didn't know if you've seen those memes, but I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, I saved one when it's a drawing of it. The drawing just looks so detailed. It's you be I saved it.
I'm dead. But what else be going on in pop culture? That's pretty much.
Okay, so and then I had what other new music? You know who else? I was just down the music rabbit hole and going down the radio. Whose song I came about by crossed by? Jess Hilarious. She got a rapping song.
Is it good?
I mean, I don't know.
No, you know who is a social media influencer who actually has bars?
Who?
The one girl, my boyfriend. What's her name? B. Simone.
Who? I hear this name a lot.
B. Simone.
But I don't know nothing about her.
Comment if you know B. Simone. She's so funny.
Is she? Okay.
She's so funny. But she's like one of those social media influencer people who've kind of been like here and there. She has like a lip gloss line and I don't know, like
and
one
she
of those
started on Instagram, right?
You know, I don't know where she started. She seems like one of those people who were probably on TikTok back in the day. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Now she's a YouTuber, lip gloss, music, you know. But she actually has like cute bars. Like her songs are kind of like she got some little lines, you know.
I heard that name. Okay.
B. Simone.
Alright.
Yeah, baby boy. She does that.
She on some
baby
show
boy.
too.
Wildin' Out.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else?
I was gonna say in terms of pop culture, since we talking about, did you talk about something you watched? Was it?
Songland.
What I was gonna say, shows I've been watching. So it's a couple things I just want to go through that I've been watching that I thought I should share. I watched that Whitney documentary, the newest one that's made by Miramax. Watch it, it's good.
I didn't know there was another Whitney documentary.
Yes, it came out a couple years back. I want to say 3 to 4.
You drinking your wine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
It's one of the better ones because, like, that's one thing that's been annoying me about all the work that's been released post-death for Whitney is that all of it's been Whitney and Bobby, Whitney and so-and-so, Whitney and this. I don't, as a real true fan, I don't care about any of them. I care about Whitney Elizabeth Houston. And I feel like this documentary, you really got to know Whitney to the point where you was like, no, like, I mean, I've already did, but like to the point where I think it's like, no, you feel sorry for her because it's just like, shit just happened. Like, and she didn't know how to control that. Like, when you also realize that shit, Bobby Christina didn't have a chance to live in because of the lifestyle they was in and all that shit. It's real good. She was talking shit on Paula Abdul. And
it's a mess.
It's a little messy. And then Sissy was talking shit about Janet Jackson. And it's good. Also, I watched this terrible horror film called The House of the Witch on Netflix. Bad. It's bad.
Watching bad movies is fun sometimes.
No, because it's frustrating sometimes. Because here's my thing too, like, and maybe it depends on the genre, and that's what I'm thinking about. Because you can see worst films in all genre. Comedy, horror, drama, like anything. But like, scary horror films is cringy to watch because it's like, you gotta really make me think I'm scared.
Yeah, I feel like horror films is like the hardest genre to do.
Yeah, because it's like, if I don't feel you, like, I'm gonna laugh at this like we always do, and we're gonna never. I mean, of course, you know, we got our cult classics, which are like terrible and shit. But like,
watching bad movies is kind of fun, though.
I know, that's what you like to do, and that's not my favorite task. For real, I'll be like, because I think for me, I fall asleep during movies. I do. With a TV show, I be up. Whereas like, if a movie, I fall asleep. So if I'm gonna watch a movie, it gotta be a good one to keep me like, damn.
I was gonna say, now that you mention it, I did watch this really good film recently. Okay, y'all, if you got Amazon Prime, it's called The Handmaiden. It's a I think it's a Korean film, so it has subtitles. But y'all, it is so good. It has like 2 different plot twists that you really don't see coming. It's pretty gay, you know, if you like a little gay, a little queerness. It's weird. Just watch it. It's kind of like a drama, a little bit of suspense, but it's more like of a dramatic just kind of film. Y'all, if you have Amazon Prime, watch The Handmaiden, and then tell us how it was. Like, you won't be disappointed.
I want to get Prime because I want to watch that Rihanna and Donald Glover movie, the Childish Gambino movie.
Oh yeah,
I still ain't seen
Guava
that.
Island.
Yeah.
Guava Island was good.
Oh, you saying it?
It was good.
Yeah,
it was
I still
cute.
ain't seen that. But yeah, that's on Hulu. The Whitney movie. What else I watched on Hulu? What else I'm watching on Hulu? Powerpuff Girls, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm finally on season 6, and I've been seeing some great, like, you know, it's always funny when you be seeing GIFs and memes in context. So I finally got to see, like, who said that? You know, and Portia said that. And then it's this meme of Nene in the blue dress where she's sitting back laughing. It's like, her teeth big as hell. And I finally saw that in context, and I was like, Damn,
That's funny as fuck.
And I was like, damn. So I've been watching that. What else I watched on Hulu? I think.
How to Get Away with Murder. Y'all know.
No, don't tell me about Schmurder.
I'm not.
Don't tell me about Schmurder.
I'm not telling you. I'm just saying it's coming. Because
here's my thing.
It's really good.
I haven't seen I haven't seen it from the beginning of this season, and they don't have one.
I hate when they do that.
Why do they do that? It's like Good Girls. I just finished season 2 of Good Girls, and I want to start 3, but they only got 6 through 11. I'm like, what the fuck?
Episode 6 through 11. I don't know why they do that.
Like just leave it. Like what the fuck?
Maybe it's to like push people to, because I heard like, you guys know how like the ratings of a TV show of like how many people watch it, they only count the ratings for like a certain amount of time when that episode gets uploaded or once the episode premieres, and I guess after that they don't like include like the watch, like the amount of people viewing it or something like that. So I wonder if it has something to do.
Data collector.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to like figure out why they do that because it doesn't.
Yeah,
make
that shit
sense.
annoying.
Yeah.
Then on Netflix, I've been watching. I'm trying to get through this. Not get through. I watched the first episode of this show called Special. It's about this guy. He has cerebral palsy. He's gay and he's trying to date and stuff. Real interesting. I
like that. I think we should have more shows about. Wait, what is
cerebral palsy?
Is that a skin?
No, that's like a nerve.
Oh,
nerve damaging. I want to say.
I'm so slow. Yeah, I think we should have more content like that.
It's real good. I only got through like half of the first episode because I fell asleep. But then I just finished season 1 of 13 Reasons Why. I'm on season 2. I'm actually kind of excited to see where this gonna go. Did you watch that? I feel like you would like that.
Yeah, I think we talked about this like a little bit last episode. Yeah, we talked about this a little bit last episode. I was kind of into it at first. It is entertaining, but not like a show I care to keep up with.
Some of them not the best actors.
It is entertaining though.
Yeah, some of them not the best actors, and I understand that. Like the girl who played, what's her name? The mixed girl.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
I don't know her name though. But
I don't know her real name, but I know in the show is Jessica.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be like,
Casting.
The girl that played Hannah, baby Angelina Jolie. Don't she look like a baby Angelina Jolie?
I don't see it.
You don't see? Okay, I kept looking. I was like, you look like
that's interesting.
A young Angelina Jolie. Like, I don't know. That was just me.
What is Angelina Jolie? What is she doing right now?
I don't know. And let me think. That's all. Netflix. Black Lightning still watching that. What else am I watching on Netflix?
Ready to check out some of these comments?
Yeah.
All right, I'm scrolling up from the top. Ooh. Okay. All right. Absolutely, they should be making sure they're donating before asking regular folks to donate.
Who said that?
I agree.
Who said that?
Adia.
Oh,
Adia. She right, girl. I feel you. The lies, PJ. You can do it, right? He can do these dance moves.
No,
acting like he
I
can't.
Get too fat. You got a good minute. You got a good 2 minutes.
I got some people saying, "Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Thanks for stopping by."
Hey.
Talking about some y'all need to leave Carrie alone. Adia. Hey, y'all. All right. Cool. Let me see what else. Love her, so good. Yeah, so good. All right. What we on to next?
And then, I think I still have just a little bit more for pop culture.
All right.
Just a little bit more. What else I have? Oh, the Khalif Browder documentary. Did I tell you about that? About the boy who was falsely accused of taking the backpack and they sent him to Rikers Island.
Oh, we did talk about this like a little while ago.
It is tragic. I'm trying to get through that shit now. I got to smoke before I watch that.
See, I can't watch stuff like too sad, which is still why I didn't watch that show.
When They See Us.
I still haven't watched that.
I'm going to pray on that. I
want to for the cinematic experience.
Yeah.
But that's just going to have me too upset.
That's going to have me irate there at the house.
Yeah.
Let me see. April 23rd was Lemonade Day. Lemonade. It's been 4 years, I think they said, since it's been
still a bop. Still a classic.
Wow.
Still one of Beyonce's best albums.
April 25th was the death of was the anniversary of Left Eye's death.
Okay.
And then some funny stuff I thought of when I saw on Twitter. Somebody their handle name is like Okay, the ad name is different from the handle name. The handle name is the ad name, and then the other name is the display name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
So his ad name is Chucky to You, and then his display name is I Like Dessert. And it says Chicago really exiled K-Swiss with the song LMAO, like a bitch wouldn't be caught dead in K-Swiss after that juke mix hit the street, which was so true. Cause when motherfuckers, you know that's just
yeah, that bitch got on K-Swiss.
That bitch got those K-Swiss. That bitch got
that's
those K-Swiss.
so true. Okay, for all my urban folks, I used to like K-Swiss until that song came out.
I was like, K-Swiss is so a Dana shoe too. That is such
what that mean?
No, like, cause it's like very like simple and classic, but cute. And that's the thing.
Except black K-Swiss, I don't like the way black.
Here's the thing. I think that's racism because why do people feel that way about the black K-Swiss and the black Air Force One?
They just don't. And I look at my shoes. I like black shoes. Well,
you do.
Look over there.
Which one?
Behind the garbage. Don't look at that garbage. I like black shoes, but black K-Swiss.
There was
black what would it? Black Air Force Ones. Never was.
I always call black Air Force One drug dealer shoes.
I'm dead.
Do you remember? It was this thing on Twitter when they was like matching songs with shoes. That was like a trend for a while.
I remember you telling me about that.
And they put the black Air Force Ones with Nuck If You Buck, and I was like, perfect.
Period.
Perfect.
Period.
That was funny. And then didn't you do you might have did a 5 Fingers about the Karen situation. Have we talked about that? About the white woman who be thinking Karen a slur?
Oh.
Did we talk about that?
We did talk about that. I feel like you talked about it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, well somebody had tweeted and her ad name is...
Let me give you some more wine.
Her ad name is Trillerina _Trillerina, and then her name is Kiana King, and it said white women have been calling black women Shanae, LaQuisha, and Shaniqua in a demeaning manner since the 80s. Latinos were called Consuela, Guadalupe, or Maria. Asian women were called Ling Ling, but they can't handle being called Karen for 11 months. And I guess I say that to say, because she just got a point. You'll be fine, Karen. You'll be fine. Like, get on my dick. And then they really trying to like make that offense. Like, I feel offended when I say that. I said, because you being Karen. Because you being Karen. You being how you sound. And you sound how you being.
Yeah. Like the irony of you being offended is very Karen.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like...
And then they're re-mad because you just told them they're Karen.
So you a re-Karen.
So you're double Karen.
You're...
Sorry, Karen. I have a friend named Karen. She's not a white.
I know that just sucks with people with the name Karen because you're just like, damn. Somebody said it was level. Somebody was like, it was what they say, Becky, Karen, then Susan.
So who's the worst?
Susan.
Really?
They said Susan.
I feel like society has deemed Karen the worst.
No, Karen is like the annoying middle ground where Susan is like, I'ma fuck her up.
Honestly, I would have to say Deborah is the top tier.
And,
leave me the fuck alone.
And you know what's the black neck version of Deborah? No, I know some people named Deborah. I do.
Like they pronounce it Deborah.
Deborah. Like Deborah Cox. I think English pronounced Deborah. I don't think it's pronounced Deborah.
PJ, what?
That's why I think it's pronounced Deborah.
Look
it up.
No.
Wait, you gotta look it up.
It's spelled Deborah. I ain't never in my life heard anybody call her Deborah. It's Deborah.
I think I've known some people who pronounce it Deborah though.
Alright, I'm over this.
No, what you mean?
You're playing with me. You're being funny right now.
Next question, Tamika.
I forgot. Did we skip confession?
Oh no.
Well, we didn't skip it. We just didn't get to it yet, I guess.
Right. And then is there anything else I have to say about pop culture? I think that was it. But I low-key did have a confession too. I forgot it. I gotta start writing my confessions down.
I have a confession question.
Ooh,
Is ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I flipped the page and thankfully I found a good one. Okay, y'all. So we're kind of segueing into our segment called Confessions. These are my confessions.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's the scooters called?
What's the who?
The scooters called when you stand on them.
It's a segue, right?
Is it a segue?
It's a Segway. It's a Segway. The one you stand on, you lean forward, and you lean back.
That's why I was going. I'm like, PJ, are you high right now?
Okay, Segway is a thing, and it's an abstract and a concrete thing.
Ooh.
It's a noun. Yeah, too much wine. Wait.
Oh shit. Cause not a safe way, a Segway.
Yes, a Segway is like, it means, well, that's how I used it too, but it's
like
also
to lean in the like.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's why it's called Segway, because you lean in, you. Too much sangria.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is our confession question for my book, If. Questions for the Game of Life.
If I don't pick up the phone like I used to for you. I feel like I was ugly on that, but that's fine.
If you know that reference, you know. Okay, if you could have a romance with any fictional character, who would it be? And if you're watching, let me see. If you're watching, I want you to answer too. If you can have...
Like in a movie or a TV show?
It doesn't say, but if you can have a romance with any fictional character, who would it be? If you're watching, I'd like to know your response too. That's hard though.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've never fantasized about a TV character.
I feel like this should be easy for me.
Because my thing is, I don't want the character, I want the actor. You get what I'm saying?
But you ain't never found like...
No, and that's what I'm really trying to think. Like, no.
No character. But even if you would find the actor attractive, even watching him as a character, you would still, in a way, be attracted to him, right?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
I forgot, what was the question? If you could have a romance, okay. I would say,
Oh, okay.
I would say, damn, I can't say her. Damn, that's hard. When it should be so easy, because like I know a lot of like characters, I'm like, oh, they're so cute, they're attractive. Like, but it's like hard when it like...
I know who.
Who?
I mean, but see, is this the actor or the character?
Actually, I know who. We will say Edward Cullen from Twilight.
Oh, you want to date him? The
Like,
character? Or?
Like, I mean, I guess, like, the character.
Maybe I'm thinking too much into this.
Yeah. Okay, Edward Cullen from Twilight. And you want to know why? Because he would love me to the end of time. He would like do anything to save me. I mean, granted, their relationship is kind of like weird. They ain't got the perfect relationship, but he will be loyal. He will hold me down. You know what I mean? He would turn me into a vampire.
Don't do that. He like that no more.
So I'm gonna go with Edward Cullen because I feel like he's a ride or die. You know.
That really...
I was trying to think of like a gay character or something, but I couldn't think of one off the top, so we're just gonna go with Edward Cullen.
Wow. I really don't have... Wow.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I'm trying to think, who did I think was attractive on TV? That's what I'm trying to...
There gotta be somebody.
That's what I'm like, come on now.
I can't stand you.
I'm gonna come back to that one.
Okay, so if you think of it later on throughout the show.
But
But yeah, again, if you're watching, the question is, if you could have a romance with any fictional character, who would it be? So, let me know. Let me see if anybody commented.
Yeah, I get.
Who is MBJ? Ooh, a Killmonger Black Panther. That's a real good one.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That's a good one.
That's nasty.
That's a good one.
That's nasty. Damn.
Michael B. Jordan. That's what MBJ stands for. Now that I think about it, Black Panther. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Or I'll say Jessica Alba and Honey. Jessica Alba and Honey. Okay. In real life. Or Christina Milian in Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Okay.
When I was younger and I watched Love Don't Cost a Thing, oh my god, Christina Milian is so fucking gorgeous in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, gorgeous.
She was fine in that movie. She was.
Skin,
she was.
Flawless hair, outfit, nails. No more chestnut. No, nothing at all.
I will say someone who I have been finding quite attractive is the character, the guy who plays on Black Lightning.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were about to say the one with Tia.
Oh yeah. Period.
I don't know the character's name.
I don't either.
I'm gonna go with that one though.
Yes.
I'm not sick, y'all, but I get a little tingle in my throat.
Girl, get you some Germ-X. Get you some water too. Please don't do that. That's who I wanted to give 5 fingers to. Ooh. That's who I wanted to give 5 fingers to, your fucking president. Bitch, let me tell you something.
We're going back to the 5 finger section.
I knew it was somebody.
Okay, wow.
I knew it was somebody. Because it was talking about ingesting Lysol and hand sanitizer.
When did this happen?
Are you serious? You ain't heard this? This was
No.
like sometime last week. And he was like, because I guess he was talking to somebody about how, like, it kills on, what is that? What's that word? Non-porous surfaces. Which is like this, because it's just...
Okay, but if you have pores, it won't like...
Non-porous surface.
Okay.
Yes. So...
That's interesting. I never heard of that, like, whatever.
It's on the back of all of the cleaning material.
So basically, if you wipe your hand with that, it doesn't do shit.
It'll irritate it.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's not supposed to be... It's bleach. It's chemicals.
And what did he say?
He suggested ingesting it. Because...
Was he serious or was he joking?
No, he was dead ass. He said this at a press conference, I believe.
Wow.
And I just want to say...
President is a little...
Dumb.
Oh, let's talk about the one guy. I think he was like a governor or something, and he put the face mask on completely incorrectly. You know the 2-part for the ears? He had one part... I don't know what he did.
Girl, he made a birthday hat.
One band was hanging underneath his chin, and the other band was like around his face. Like, he didn't know how to put a face mask on.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so we need to take a break.
A break?
Yes.
Yeah, a break. All right.
Yeah. We gotta take a little break because Instagram Live cut you off.
Yeah, after a
at
certain
an hour,
time.
and I feel like do it let you know? Wait, unless
I don't think it lets you know what time you're on. But we're gonna take a break, and we're just gonna exit and restart the live to refresh it. And
yes.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Alright. I don't even know where we left off at.
We was... Oh, I gotta turn over. Okay. We was talking about... We was talking about... I don't know. But one thing I forgot to mention about that Whitney documentary, the national anthem, she only heard that like a couple hours before she had to perform it, and then she
like
sang
the
it.
national, like the
Cause she
arrangement.
she changed the arrangement up, and she heard that an hour before.
Well, obviously.
No, on some real shit, like. And
Dana's a musical genius. She just knows.
I was just about to say, Dana, on some real shit, dead ass. I will argue with anybody that's to the. I think, this is my opinion. I stick by this till the day I die. I think Whitney is the greatest vocalist of all time. I think so. I don't know who else. Like of all time. I think the greatest. When I'm thinking, and that's why I choose the word vocalist. Because I'm thinking about the voice and how and just like, somebody said something in that show that was like, one thing about Whitney is that like every time she sings something, she brings it to life. And I'm like,
yeah.
That's true. Like every song, bring it to life. And I'm just like, and y'all know I love Beyonce. But I would say like, no, Whitney is the greatest vocalist of all time. That's my opinion. That's mine.
Because now I'm trying to think like who else would I say that? I don't know. It would take me a while to even think about it. But she would be up there. in no matter what. Like,
ain't nobody
top 5 no matter what. I would have to really think, but.
And don't get me wrong, we got some good people out. Like, don't get like some greats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody. Greatest vocalist of all time. 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 So yeah, that's all I really have for pop culture. I went through my movies and shit. Yeah, you had anything else?
No, that's pretty much it for me.
So now we're going to the Let It Marinate section for y'all who don't know. The marinade section, that is what we just talked about, a central topic. You know, and today I wanted to talk virtual options. And so what I meant by that was, like, as we all know, Miss Rona is making her rounds. And, you know, she's getting people sick, unfortunately, and she's just, you know, an irritating bitch. We just got the bowl sitting right there. I mean, it's Instagram, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, with
Rona is doing everything, and like now we got to go talk these virtual options, how he's working at home and stuff like that. And I just want to talk to a few of them because, like, I've been hearing some of them like, all right, and some of them like, oh, then some of them I'm just like, no, what the fuck? So like, I listed a couple and we could just go through them.
Okay.
One I definitely want to talk about, you know, and we got to do this right now, and I got to speak to it from personal experience too, virtual dating. So that's like the newest thing now.
It's annoying.
It's annoying as fuck. It's annoying as fuck.
It's been a month and
I got a virtual date planned like sometime this week. Like,
I got a virtual date planned right after this.
Really?
Yeah.
See, like, and I guess I'm just so y'all just gonna sit there and talk.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what you.
I mean,
it's like,
our last date.
It's just because you're not there.
Our last date got a little spicy, so
you did.
You can still have, you know, your little fun, but
I don't do that over the phone.
It would be like FaceTime date. It's like FaceTime date.
Yeah, that's what we do on the FaceTime date.
I mean, ain't nothing like the real thing.
Like, for real.
Because, okay, the thing that bothers me about virtual dating, I feel like after a while, you just kind of like just want to see the person. I feel like it's better to really engage with people face to face. So the FaceTime texting thing, I feel like after a while I'm over it, and it might not even be the person. It's just like I'd rather see you and build off that in-person connection, because shit is different in person.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
So this is why I don't do long distance. Like, I mean, I need it in my face.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'm gonna do it. Like, you know, just
I mean, you know, damn choice.
Also, like, this ain't even about to be a whole hour-long conversation. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like, all right, you got 20 minutes. What's up?
Really? I
mean, not 20 minutes, but like, you know, I'll be like.
The last one I was on for was like 3 hours.
Cause it's only so much. This is the thing.
That's true.
It's only so long I want to look at my phone like that.
That's true.
That's just me. And I know people like, oh, well, you watch TV and shit, but I'm just like, they're different.
But it is also different depending on what y'all doing at the time or what conversation y'all talking about. Because depending on the conversation, it might last longer, or maybe y'all play like little cute games or like little, you know, and that can make it longer.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think with virtual dating, if you like, say if you do virtual dating, somebody, and then once all this is done, and you finally get to go outside of this, it's gonna make it be like, woo!
Yes, it gives you something to build, like, it gives you something to be excited for.
So at least now y'all know each other, so when y'all fuck, it's gonna be like, wobble.
I've been waiting for this.
Waiting for tonight! Is anybody else here or no? It's just
see.
What'd it say?
Pause due to poor connection.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Okay, it's back now. Was it anybody in there or was it just you?
Nah, nobody.
Okay.
That's okay though.
I was gonna say, send it to some people, child.
Send it to some people.
Yeah.
We lost them after we cut off the
I
last
know.
time. That happened last time too, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah. So yeah, you got virtual dating. Yeah, I feel like that means when we do finally fuck, we're gonna be especially depending on if this go another month too. Yeah. I don't know though. That's rough. That's rough. The next one, virtual classes.
I feel bad for people who have virtual classes and who didn't sign up for that, because it's just like some people don't learn in that kind of way.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's kind of sucky for people having to all of a sudden switch to a virtual school. It's like, I didn't pay for this, I didn't sign up for this, you know.
I just hope these people who not having virtual lessons, I hope, like, what am I trying to say? Like, get them, like, what am I trying to say? I hope that the universities are reducing their tuition.
I was saying that too.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling my friend that. I was like, do y'all get, like, money back or anything? Because that's literally not what you signed up for. But at the same time, I understand it's like a national crisis and it's out of everybody's hands. So I can kind of understand why they say, like, we're not in a position to do it. Because it's, yeah.
It's like, at the same time, I agree. But then it's just like,
I think they should.
I think they should as well.
I also understand. Damn, my titty keep popping out. I understand why they also probably just can't fund it. They can't afford to because like they weren't prepared for it either. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
true.
But I wish they could.
So then the students got to get the shit in.
Yeah, that's not right though.
Yeah.
I feel bad for that.
But I was also gonna say different types of virtual classes because I think our first mind just went to like education and shit. But I'm thinking about like, have you done any fitness classes virtually?
Yeah.
How you like that?
I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Cause normally I would be like working out, just doing my own thing on a elliptical or something. But it's kind of fun having like a virtual class to do. My friend like had like a link to like a online class through a gym. And then outside of that, we do like YouTube. We watch like YouTube. Excuse me, workout videos, which is a little different, but I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you should follow my friend Ruby. She does workouts. The only reason I don't like doing workouts at home because I can't do a lot of cardio because I ain't got that much space. So I can't be doing all that. Like I do like high knees. What else do I be doing? Squat jumps, high knees, and then like plank jacks and stuff and mountain climbers for cardio.
Okay.
But I can't do like burpees because if I jump too high, I'm gonna hit the ceiling.
Do you ever go for runs?
Oh no, I don't do that. I don't run outside.
You seem like you would kind of be into running a little bit. At least now.
I'm gonna try, but then here's my thing: is that mask. I gotta wear that when I run. And baby, I heard those are hard to breathe and run in. That's what everybody been saying. But no. But like I still have been doing like I've been getting workouts from YouTube. Some people got some real good workout channels. And then other classes like some people were saying they doing like because of course as you know with the virus everything is closed. Some people been doing improv classes via Zoom, and I'm like I can't do that because I don't think I can do theater classes via Zoom.
I'm trying to like put it to pieces together in my head, and it just doesn't seem like it.
That don't
works
work
for a lot of instances. Imagine trying to do a scene in fucking an acting.
That's what I'm like. Are we doing scenes?
Is this TV class? Is this theater? Is this TV acting class
or is it like? Is it? That's what I'm like. What are you doing?
I'm a friend in like cosmetology school. I'm like, how are you learning like?
Well,
seems very, but that's like a hands-on thing where sometimes it's nice to be like watching a person in person, kind of. I mean, you
was just gonna say like
online,
yeah.
But also, if you're cutting hair or you're doing something, you want somebody to. I don't know. It just seems like it's so interactive.
To see what you're doing. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's certain classes I don't know how they work. In fitness, I know. Education.
Or cosmetology, a lot of it is they have to practice on people too. They have to practice doing makeup on actual.
Don't you get like? Don't they have like
Oh, they do have mannequins.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Oh, that's true.
The head.
That's true, but I know a part of the class. I don't know if you ever like heard like people pay like it's lower rate to get it done at cosmetology school.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Practice with like real people.
Yeah.
Like a practicum or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess, so.
I've heard about that.
I know.
Yeah. Practicum.
I don't know. So they can still use like a doll head and stuff like that, but.
Okay. No, yeah, I've heard of that. I mean, virtual, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't do no theater class on a virtual. Speaking of theater, would you see, because I know some shows have been doing stuff virtually. So would you pay for that, like, because I think
Pay for like a virtual theatrical performance?
Yeah.
No. Hell no.
Like, you want to pay to, like, if they streaming in clear vision, like, some people have been doing that. Like, theaters, they've been doing, like, I feel like they've been doing, like, pay what you can.
Pay what you can. Yeah.
Oh, but like if it's like a company like Steppenwolf or the Goodman or like, because I think they.
I'm not paying normal theater prices for it.
No, like a streaming service. See, that's the thing with all this virtual shit. Everybody trying to do this on-demand type service. So like they would do something where it's like you would pay a monthly fee and the show would just. You'll see the show or whatever, something like that. Or like you would pay a monthly fee because man, like theater shows, you gotta record every show for the archives. So I'm guessing what it'll be like, you would pay a fee and then you get to see all these shows.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I don't think that's bad. I would pay a little monthly fee for that.
And to see an archive of a theater company's shows, nah, that's not bad.
Cause remember, like every time you do a show, you gotta what you see. Oh no.
Oh, this thing went act crazy now.
Oh no, there it is.
Okay, we're back.
But no, I will pay for that.
Yeah, I would pay for that.
And then just have the actors rehearse, like just them, because I feel like some theater companies have been doing it, but I don't know which ones.
Not particularly into that one though.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Oh. And then there's.
I know. Okay, my job to like. Keep up, I guess, interaction, have had like virtual talent shows and virtual happy hours.
Oh no,
just a couple of them. Which is like the talent show thing is like cute,
That's too much. I don't want to do that. I will say though, companies as we doing this work from home stuff. That whole show me your apartment, girl. No.
Yeah, they did say like, oh, show us your like at home workspace setup, and I was like, no.
Mind your business.
I mean, I like that they're trying to be interactive, but I'm like,
I feel like this ain't that kind of time. This ain't that kind of time. This ain't that.
And then the virtual happy hour thing, which is kind of fun if you're cool with your if you're actually cool with your coworkers. Because I want to do that with my friends. Actually, I've been wanting to do that too, like a little. Quarantine party. Yeah. We just get drunk on like fucking Skype part. I don't know.
I said I want to have a virtual smoke session.
Yes.
That's what I want to do.
Just all tweak together. Yeah, let's do it.
I want to do that.
Let's do it. What else?
But I said virtual. Oh, virtual weddings. You heard of these? I heard of.
I'm sorry. I am not doing a fucking virtual wedding.
They have no choice. Where are they gonna get married? Right now.
Y'all would have to.
During a pandemic. Where are they gonna go?
That's a very special day.
But they did, like I know this one couple, I was reading this article about this one couple in Chicago did it, and they got, the pastor was on Zoom, and they just got married in their apartment. They still dressed up.
I mean, that's kind of romantic. Y'all, there's a sign in like my neighbor's apartment that says, COVID-19 newlyweds. I'm like, you're advertising that, okay. It's like saying, COVID-19 baby, like I don't know. I just wouldn't want that attached to like. I don't know. That's
interesting.
Weird.
It's an interesting bumper sticker.
But I'm sorry, I would just have to get married on a different day because. But it depends on like, do you want a marriage where your close people are there with you, or do you not care? It kind of depends.
Well, for some people, you gotta think. Some people probably had all this planned out, but they had to cancel everything because of this. Some people.
They might not want to wait.
Yeah, some people might just not want to wait. So I'm like,
especially considering.
Because
that's true. That's true.
So yeah, there's virtual weddings, and then there's also I said that one, virtual birthday parties, which I did participate in a virtual party for my little cousin. He turned 1, and we just watched. He woke up from his nap, roamed around a little bit, messed around with his toys. He ate his cake. We sung happy birthday. We said hi to him, and then it was just that. Like, so virtual birthday parties do work. They work like virtual happy hours.
Okay. I mean, I would if I planned it out better. I probably would have loved a virtual birthday party. I just didn't really consider that at the time. My birthday was March 29th, so it was like. Right when it kind of first started happening a little bit. So
people didn't know how to adapt just yet.
Yeah, like I was personally already like 2 weeks into like, I think I was like 2 weeks into
the whole shutdown.
Yeah, working from home. But I would have thought about it. I definitely would do like a little virtual party of some sort.
True. And then that was my next one, working from home. How you feel about that?
I have a love-hate relationship for it. Is it nice to wake up 5 minutes before I have to clock in? Yes, love it. But like, my home is my home. I don't necessarily want it to be. I would prefer it to be separate from the kind of work that I do as my day job, because this is my place of relaxation where I can let all that stay there. So to have it here, you get what I mean? I feel like it's having two separate worlds kind of be in the same space, which I would prefer it to not be. But it is what it is, and I just have to be like whatever about it. You know what I mean? And also, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I always had this certain idea of my home and a certain feeling toward my home. So to be working from it,
it's a little annoying.
Yeah, it's
like you bringing work from home, and that's the whole purpose of having a home, is to leave work at work and not to bring your work at home.
But then I don't know if that sounds too dramatic.
No, it
you know what I mean? Like, bitch, you're just working. Because
there are some people who check, when they leave work, they leave work. And I understand it. You leave work to leave motherfucking work.
And it's just harder to focus for me personally. I feel like it's like
now see that
being homeschooled or something. When you're in school, you're in a certain environment. When you're learning at home, you're just like, you feel like a little disconnected. And
I hear like people that talk about that a lot. For me, that part is a little different, because when I'm more comfortable, I'm more
productive. You feel more focused. Okay, that's a good point.
Like I think the reason I like school is because I had to get up, get ready, go to a whole nother building, sit there for I don't know how long, and they climb it instead of being like comfortable and stuff like that. It's like
you be cold.
You know what I'm saying? Or like where it's like even think about food. Like I know it ain't. I know I'm probably sounding spoiled as hell. But I'm thinking of just like, you know, I don't know
you want. Like, have whatever you have in your fridge, eat that.
Or like if I want to create a little healthy snack for school or something, I can, instead of eating this nasty ass slop Joe.
Yeah,
I don't know what this is.
That's true. That's true.
So that was my thing with that. And then my last thing I was gonna say before I get to the questions is virtual sports.
I'm sorry.
You know, I don't care about.
How do you virtual sport?
I guess they still have the game and you would just watch it via.
Oh, I thought you meant. I thought you meant like, you know how jobs be having, like workplaces be having like sports teams. I'm like, how do you play a sport?
Wow.
I'm like, that's impossible.
No, I guess they have like. Oh, and then another one I missed and I want to talk about, because a friend of mine just experienced as like funerals. So I know some people I've been hearing there's this thing like drive in through funerals. Like you could drive in, view the body, and I said, I don't like that. Like, cause you know you can't be together. But then I know somebody who just went to a funeral and they said what they're doing now is like, well, how they had it was like 10 people in the funeral, and then for the burial, 10 people per viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, I guess, and then I know some people, this is just a sad, I don't know, virtual funerals, that's one I'm just like, I know it's helping, but it's just like, I needs to be in that space, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know if I would feel comfortable at last seeing my loved one virtually on a computer screen, and I know that's the norm, but that's gonna bother me for a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just like, even the people who unfortunately do pass away from corona, they can't even be there with them. Right. And it's so sad. Yeah. What about these virtual like concerts and like these like DJ, these battles and stuff like that? Well, we're getting to the battles a little later too. But how do you feel about these live concerts and stuff? I mean, that's stuff that we did before too. Like sometimes people would get on Instagram Live and sing. You know, I like it a lot.
I like it because now I think like. It's interesting because I think now the artists finally listening to what the fans have to say. You know what I'm saying? Or they not. It's okay though. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been tuning into them. I've been hearing about it, but I haven't been like, ooh, this one coming up. Because I know everybody like, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be like.
I tuned into a couple, and I really like how it feels intimate. And I know it could also depend on like the artist's like setup in their own space that they're singing in, but for the most part they keep it very bare minimum, and them and a mic and maybe one other person accompanying them, and I feel it. I like really intimate, chill music type of performances, so I'm like, yes, give it to me. Yeah.
True.
A little entertainment, a little something different.
Well, one question I was going to ask is that after all this is over, do you think... Okay, so once after all this is over, I think now we also can... through this pandemic, we realize that there are certain things we can do at home. So now that once this is over, do you think that they're going to start giving the option to work from home and do shit from home like that, or take lessons from home or work out from home? If yes or no, and if yes, what do you think would be the guidelines for that? So basically, I guess I'll answer it because I feel like I asked that weird.
I kind of get what you mean, but
I think now that we realize we can do a lot of shit from home, I'm hoping that they do now after this give the people to work from home that option to work from home. Because I just think you can apply for it. Like, do you want to be in a position here, or do you want to be in a position at home? And then I feel like if you work from home, there should be a real good reason. Because I just don't feel like going to work. Get the fuck up. But like if it's like,
maybe related to childcare,
or
transportation,
mental illness, or physical disability, like something like that, to where it's like they need to stay home. For a perfect example, you said for childcare, like, can women who just have babies, can they work from home now? I think that option should be given, because like they don't have to work home for like 2 months or something, just so like they can get used to that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that should be an option. And like, I think even like, cause I work in the fitness industry, so like the fitness industry, like what they've been doing a lot of virtual shit too. And like, I think for people who own the go and can't make it to studios, they should be able to get the videos on demand so they can work out from home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I can see us moving forward and adding like work from home options as like more regular.
I think it should be more
benefits to take advantage of. So I think things are going to change in a sense. I feel like for the most part they're going to stay the same. I feel like where they might change most is I feel like businesses are now going to have a plan, like emergency plan for like situations like this in the future, because I feel like this is something a lot of people just didn't think about and weren't prepared for. You know what I mean? So I feel like things might change most on that front, like safety plan or like. I
mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
Because when stuff like this happens, you have to know it definitely can happen again. But I was just talking about specifically like the virtual thing, because I think
for some reason I feel like I feel like a little bit, but I still feel like I don't see people, because I feel like they want to use workers for as much as they're worth, and I don't even see them giving a lot of. I don't imagine a lot of businesses even giving workers the freedom to even do that, because they're selfish.
Because I feel like
they're selfish.
You will get look, you know me, I don't know nothing about business, but like you will get the option to hire more people, because you have people working. You can have a squad at home and a squad in the office, and shit getting taken care. Or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, that would be nice, and I do think there will be changes on that front.
But I do agree with what you're saying too. Like, people will be more aware of this shit and like conscious. But no, I was just thinking that because I was just thinking about like how certain people do have kids, and like I was thinking about women that have like newborns. Like, they should be given that option to work from home. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then that's what another thing I was gonna think of Miss X about, because like I said, they doing a virtual reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I heard a lot. They also trying to do a lot of more virtual TV shows.
Yeah, Wendy Williams does her show virtually. The Real does their show virtually.
They do, yeah.
I have that like as a little take for me to point on too. I haven't really watched many virtual shows.
They're trying to do a Bachelor virtual.
The only one virtual show I watched was Wendy, honestly.
Really?
But to me, I mean, in theory, I watch a lot of virtual shows anyway because I watch a fuck ton of YouTube. So that format isn't really a big change to me necessarily.
Really?
But it's, I don't know.
On the preview of the Real Housewives of Atlanta virtual reunion, how about Nene got mad and closed the laptop?
That's the thing too. Like, accountability is different when you're not in front of the person or when you can't get a quick hold of the person or blah blah blah.
Oh my goodness! I said this. She got mad and she said, "Bitch, I ain't got time for this." I said, "No, she got an attitude." But just to think, like, she probably would have walked off stage. She think now she like, I'm closing the laptop on these hoes.
I guess it'll be less fighting though and more shit talking.
That's gonna be.
But I also feel like, I could just imagine like nothing going nowhere.
Because I'd be like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Have y'all ever been on a virtual? I don't know if you ever took a virtual meeting, but sometimes it's awkward trying to like.
It is.
Yeah.
But no, this whole virtual thing, I mean, it's necessary for now, obviously. But you know, I just feel like certain things you can't do virtually and certain things you can. I do feel like moving forward, we should get the option to work from home more.
I agree.
I do. Like, now that we know we have the capable means of it, just do it. You know what I'm saying? I think we should do that more. I think people, like, especially like for fitness, they should do that, be able to like work out on their own, kind of like having their own DVD. You just stream off the internet or whatever. Other than that, I don't know. Everything else is just kind of like, yeah.
We'll kind of see where it takes us.
Yeah.
See how it unfolds. Yeah.
But so speaking of, that's the end of our marinade section. But we mentioned the battles and the concerts earlier. For our top 5 today, we decided to do top 5 IG Live battles that we would like to see.
And if you are familiar with the IG Live battles, it's basically when two artists or DJs.
Can I say something?
What?
Is this a black thing? Is this only happening in the black community?
I've only seen it in the black community. Actually.
I mean, we are a part of the black community.
We are a part of it.
No, like, so people don't know that.
But if you're not familiar, the IG Live battles are basically when two artists or DJs or music people kind of like go back and forth with their like music collection and kind of like battle each other, like, oh, you got that hit? Well, let me spin this. Let me, you know.
Recently, we've had Babyface versus Teddy Riley. We had Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh. It was The Dream versus Sean Garrett.
Damn, you coming off top because I remember none of these. We actually have an upcoming one that is actually on my list.
Oh, versus Jill Scott, that one. I mean,
that's actually one.
That sounds like a Sleepy Time live. That's what I'll be like.
I guess I'll see you.
No, I want that song. What's that one song? I don't know.
That's gonna be.
You know what song I'm talking about?
May 9th, I think it's May 9th.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Maybe, I think.
So you want to go first to me?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
So, my top 5 IG Live battles. Number 5, Brandy versus Monica, Avi.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I just knew I had to have Brandy on here, and it was very hard for me. It was very hard for me to pick who would battle her, because I didn't want to choose Monica. It was too obvious. But I'm just like, who else has like a catalog? Because I'm like, who else is in that same style but also goes back to the 90s? Whose like catalog stretches that far and they can kind of go tit for tat. So I'm like, damn, it's like I can only.
You have no choice.
Really get Monica. Number 4. This one was very hard too. It's like I always knew the one person I wanted, but I had to find the other person with the catalog to I was kind of telling you this before. Someone with the catalog to back it up. Usher versus. And I'm still iffy on this. Usher versus Trey Songz.
Okay, I see where you're going. I wanted
to do Usher versus Chris Brown, but I don't fuck with Chris. I love Chris Brown, but I don't. Just because I don't fuck with him like that. Because he be. It's just certain musicians.
I feel like.
People I don't care to support, but. Because Usher versus Trey
Songz R&B, Usher's just a little older than Trey.
Exactly.
You know, that's
so I know those don't completely compare, but it was the closest I could think of. Trey Songz got a good amount of albums and a good amount of like well-known songs.
And you want to think about people who kind of in the same
tier.
I feel like Usher gets more pop than Trey Songz.
But I always think about this too, like no shade. I mean, I'm not trying to knock Trey, but Usher's like a diamond selling artist.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And again, that's why I wanted Usher on this list. But
he need to be on somebody that's like, because that's another thing about this. No shade to anybody. You also want it to be on people who on even playing fields.
And I agree. To me, Usher is legendary. And I wouldn't. Trey Songz is a staple. But I don't define him as legendary.
No.
So it was hard. I almost thought about doing Usher and Chris Brown because I will say I think Chris Brown.
That could be a good. And if we're talking about writing too, because don't Usher write shit, right?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I almost did Usher and Chris Brown, but I just almost couldn't do it because I was just like, damn, I don't really support.
I feel like that's fair though.
But I think that would be a more fair battle. Number 3. I knew I wanted Mariah Carey on this, and again, it was hard to find somebody to put her next to. But Mariah Carey versus Toni Braxton. I know, it's like they both kind of... Mariah Carey's a little bit more of a pop girl. Toni Braxton's more of an R&B girl. But I don't know. It was hard to like...
I see it! But it's like blurry.
But they both got those, they both got those love songs, those singing songs, those hit a good note songs.
I just feel like it's something. I'm probably just getting into the voices now, specifically. But
different.
Or like I don't know, I don't have to describe how I feel about Mariah Carey's voice. It's not a bad feeling at all, cause it's there. It's just like I don't.
What about Mariah Carey versus Whitney? Or is that still too...
I mean, that would be...
At least vocally?
That would be vocally. Because, at one point, didn't Whitney say that was a competition at one point?
I don't know. I just know I wanted Mariah and I know I wanted Toni, but it was hard for me to figure out who they would each. So I just
Mimi's so poppy. Because, and that's another thing, too, I be thinking about the fan base. And all that too, where it's like Mimi also here's the thing too. This is why you can't. That's okay. I'm going off in so many ways. That's why I asked, was this a black thing? Because I haven't seen it in the other of course, because I'm not in the other communities. But just because Mimi got a whole other fan base of white gays. Well, of course, they're gonna be on her side. Mm-hmm. Whereas I ain't gonna say they don't know Toni, but they don't know Toni.
Toni and appreciate some of the songs. But just speaking on the black community standpoint, I think, and considering I don't know a lot of Toni's recent stuff, so some of her more recent stuff could be more poppy than I know of, and it could.
I don't know. I just think
Toni
may be just a. Ooh, I hope I don't want to offend nobody, but
not on the same level.
Not.
I disagree. I think Toni is equally
That's what I'm saying. It's
Toni is legendary to me though.
Toni was Belle on Broadway. So.
Her music will transcend time.
Yeah.
And
Unbreak My Heart.
And obviously same with Mariah. It was a hard one.
I see that.
It was a hard one.
But I gotta squint.
Okay, number 2. Beyonce versus Rihanna. Again, their styles do go in different directions in a lot of ways, but I don't know. I just still have to do it. But then they both get poppy, but then they both get try to do no, Rihanna's. I almost want to say Rihanna's more poppy than. No, I can't say that because Beyonce can be very poppy too. I don't know. I just thought those are my two of my musical faves, so I almost had to do it because I had to have either Beyonce or Rihanna, and then I have to think of who would each of them battle, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put them together.
That would be the most sensible mashup.
And number 1, Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott.
You really excited for that?
Which is funny, and I literally put funny enough. I just saw this is scheduled, so I was thinking so hard on this, but that would be my number 1.
So for my top 5, number 5, I got Brandy versus Monica as well. I think that would be a wonderful battle, and it'd be one for just let's just put it to rest, bitch.
Who would win?
Should we say that? Monica? Should we say that? Who
I don't know.
We go for? Well, for me personally, it's Monica.
And I'm a Brandy girl.
I know you a Brandisha girl. I know you are. And
I'm like a Brandy stan. Well, no.
And here's the thing,
I love her.
For me, Molly's music just really get that to me. Mm-hmm. Brandy's music is a little surface to me.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I can see that.
You know, that's why when they were saying about the Cinderella thing, they was like they didn't want to release it because they wanted her to be hella urban. I was like, I don't think urban. That's what I'm saying.
No, Brandy is urban.
Not as urban as Monica, and I think that's the thing. They wanted Monica's appeal. I feel like mixed with Brandy's. I feel like if they
wanted Monique's appeal with Brandy's like respectability or something like that.
So like they want because like Monica had the urban audience. If we thinking about who had what audience, Brandy had the more pop audience because of Moesha. Like dead ass. Like it was because of that and because of like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer and like stuff like that. So she did have the more popular.
She was more mainstream.
Yeah, whereas like Monica like urban. And like when I think about it, like why they didn't release it because it was like we wanted her to be urban.
I still don't agree completely. I think Brandy was still very urban. Moesha was urban. It was black as fuck.
It was.
When Brandy first came out, I Want to Be Down, sitting up.
Yeah.
Like she was too.
She
was
was
just more like. It's so funny that you like Monica, and I feel like Monica fits with your personality more.
Oh, I love Monica.
And I like Brandy, and she fits with mine more too. So it's funny.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Monica. I do. Number 4, Fantasia versus Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh, I wanted to put Fantasia on my list too.
And if I was to choose that one, I'm about to go with Fantasia.
I feel like she's more familiar to us in a way.
No, Jasmine Sullivan, because baby, now if we're going back to Jasmine's hits, her first hit, So I Need You Bad in My Heart.
But I know more Fantasia songs.
I feel like So Jasmine Sullivan, you got Need You Bad, you got Bust Your Windows, you got Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Yeah,
you have,
with another man.
I was about to say, a lot of people like that song. And then it's another one she got.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That song.
Oh, 3 seconds.
Yeah, that
and
was,
then you got
Keep
going in circles, circles, round and round. And then you got the Insecure song with Bryson Tiller. What else Jasmine got?
I need to put that on my phone.
And have you heard her album Reality Show?
See, that's because I don't listen to Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense.
I'm adding circles to my
I think Fantasia and Jasmine Sullivan have like a good library to where they could really like go head to head. I think so. Number 3, Jay-Z and Nas. I think that would be good.
Damn, it's so funny. I wanted to put Nas on here too a little bit, but I was like, nah.
I think that's because that's always been a battle. Jay-Z and Nas, that's just always been a thing. Both have conscious rap, and then both have rap where they just fucking around. Both be telling stories. I think that would be quite a list. That'd be quite a little show. Number 2. Now I said Mary J. Blige versus Toni Braxton. That was me.
I say Mary J. Blige versus Keisha.
No, Keisha is our Mary.
Is it who?
Is our Mary.
Yeah.
Or is Rihanna our Mary? I think Rihanna's our Mary J. Blige.
No.
I think so.
Keisha Cole didn't reach as high as popularity as Mary J. maybe, but I think Keisha Cole would be our Mary. I wanted Keisha Cole on my list so bad, but I didn't know who would go with her.
Keisha Cole, you could give her.
She's very like mid-range. Like she got hits, but she don't got like maybe like. But she has like what 4 or 5 albums. She does have like a lot. Like I don't know.
Keisha Cole, who's another singer?
But people be sleeping on Keisha Cole music. I was listening to her song, You Never Lie. Give Me More. Singing that in the shower so hard. I don't know if you're familiar with that song. Mm-hmm. Y'all, listen to Keisha Cole, Give Me More. She snaps. She snaps.
And then number 1, I got Destiny's Child versus TLC.
That's been always like the thing, right?
Has that always been a thing about girl groups? I just feel like it's right to put a girl group. But like, that would be a good little battle. Because they both have, like, wow. That would be phenomenal. And then them, you could battle them two on music videos. Mm-hmm. You know, like, wow. And then honorable mention, I had Maya versus Sierra. I just feel like because they have the same career track, They both make similar type-ish music, in my opinion.
Those two came across my mind.
I know people think I don't know why people think Maya old. But Maya old, but she ain't that old. But also, Sierra been in the game for 15 plus years now.
Woo! I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because I remember I was on Twitter and they were celebrating 15 years of Sierra. And I was like, that's been a minute. Because she came out, remember we was in like 6th, 7th grade. So like...
Damn, that's crazy.
You know, both
that's
great.
True. I can see that.
I think that would be a cute...
I considered those two together, but then I was still like iffy, like...
Because I think people think it's a big... I'm like, they ain't that old. Like, Maya probably like...
She can't be older than 35, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maya definitely. Let me look.
Maya looks amazing.
Maya.
She is like 40. I can see her close to 40 now that I think.
I'm about to say, I know Maya has to be knocking on.
I'm curious.
Give me 1 second.
But Sierra might have. Damn, that's hard. Sierra might have to take that for me though. Just mostly because I know more Sierra songs. Even though
she's 40. Period.
Damn. She looks amazing.
And still dance like she 20 something.
Oh man, I remember I seen her live at like one of these Pride events a few years back. I was just like, iconic. Iconic.
But yeah, then my top 5s. That's it.
If y'all got some people y'all want to see battle on IG Live, you know, feel free to throw it in there. But that's pretty much all we got. Let me just check out any comments. Nope. Yeah, that's all we got though.
As always, thanks for tuning in. Follow us on the IG, the Rewine DJ PJ, Twitter, the Rewine, Facebook, the Rewine, and you can email us at the rewinepjdj@gmail.com. This episode, it should be available Wednesday. If not, we'll let you guys know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else.
But that's it, y'all. Bye.
I'm hungry.